Alright, I am back. I am ready for round 2. These Protoss guys keep on winning, by the way. Whoa, we've got another high level one. I see we have 6 players in the lobby at the moment. We've got Templar, who's going to try to defend his title. We've got YBC. We've got Mixu, who wasn't here last week because he was on a holiday. We've got Alluton from Finland. We've got NoMoney. NoMoney is No Mercy, right? From Germany, I assume. Wingent and Fleisch. And Dr. Suleiman. That is Nihed. Alright, let's see how many I remember. I'm going to start a little prediction again. Wait till Clem arrives. I'll send Clem a message. I think Clem will probably be down to play a round. If Clem is down, I think that would be very fun. Round 2, BBB, Beast of the Hill. 75 buckies for the winner. Alright, so we got Wingent, we got Mixu, we've got Alluton, we've got Nihed, we've got No Mercy, we've got Fleisch. And who else? YBC and who's the last one? Templar, obviously. YourBroChris and Templar. Anyone can join, yes. Anyone can join. 10-minute prediction. Let's do it. I'm ready. Ready for round 2. You can absolutely play next round, Stasis. You're in, mate. You're in next round. Ready, champs? Stasis is in for the next round. Alright, everyone seems ready. We got a different map. There's a whole bunch of maps. I like how these guys have way better maps than Battle.net free-for-alls. Will there be a diamond only round? Yes, but I think Stasis is still good. So maybe round 4 will be the diamond one? Diamond and below? These are the 8 video gamers that I'm gonna square off for 75 buckies. Gonna play the next one too. I thought we were retired eggs. Of course you can play, mate. You can always play, my friend. The chance to have my Colombian boy. Oh yeah. I know Killer Smite. I just did a whole shout out to him. I think Hyper 1 is awesome and he's making my life so much better. Let's do a full circle around the map and introduce all 8 nerds. On the right side we've got a Wingent. My German young amigo, big Stormgate fan. Below him is Alluton, a strong Protoss player from Finland. Bottom side of the map we've got Mixu, perhaps the favorite from Finland. The best player in this lobby, but there's no guarantee to actually win it. Bottom left side we've got Dr. Suleiman aka Nihed from Hungary. Nihed is obviously very good as well, Grandmaster League. Another Grandmaster League player over here on the left side. From Germany it is NoMoney aka No Mercy. Ooh. YBC with the tactics guys, lifting up his command center, floating it to the low ground to get his hands on the gold immediately, and the rich Vespian geyser. YourBroChris aka YBC from Norway. Oh. Top side of the map we've got our reigning, defending Beast of the Hill champ. It is Templar. And on the top side of the map, the one player I'm not familiar with at all, it is a Fleisch, aka Meat, I guess. Wingent trying to get a little alliance going with the entire map. Thank you, Sweet Lost in Canada, for the 40 months. Where's Wingent left center? So far everybody expanding. Last week we had one of our Russian amigos, or Ukrainian amigo, going for a 1 basal in on his neighbor. That was quite the play. They shoot this 7 against 1. Well, they have just seen what this man is capable of. So it would make sense to at least keep your eyes on him. Letting him win back to back would be a bit silly. Just like last week we had a very short, I wouldn't say underwhelming because it was still fun, but a very short first round. What is this? No mercy with a Reaper. Attacking his neighbor Nihed. Why is Nihed playing Protoss, by the way? A Hungarian Terran playing Protoss. Okay. Templar is a Diamond League player. He's definitely not Diamond in Beast of the Hill, I'll tell you that much. This color is hell, by the way, on the minimap. This one is a little bit tricky as well, but especially YBC's color is incredibly hard to spot. In 2 minutes, we'll give out the first point. For now, it's just Alluton who's controlling the center. On our second night of Basilisk Beast of the Hills. Alluton is gonna go for Blink. Alright, fair. What is Wingent doing? Whenever I see Wingent Terran, most of the time he's just building 4 Rexes and he's pulling the boys on 1 base. Unfortunately, he's never gonna win 3 rounds with this. I love how No Mercy is actually just killing Nihed over here. And Nihed is pretty rich. Because he's got the gold and the rich Vespian Geyser. I do love it when a Terran player is off-racing as a Protoss and is losing a bunch of probes to a Reaper. I have no idea, Jeremy, but I'm sure that he's got a plan. He has practiced this a little bit, I believe. It's a very early fusion core. Okay, I don't think he has practiced at all. Flies moving to the center with a bunch of roaches and ravages. Alluton is going to lose control of the center for a little bit. In 30 seconds, we're going to give out the first point. Alluton has Blink finishing up. I don't know if it's going to be... Yeah, it might actually be in time. Starting to feel that Alluton looks good to take the first point, even as his shield battery is set up already in the center. Nihed is going to try to steal it with the adepts. I love that our Terran is playing Protoss and our Protoss is playing Terran. 10 seconds to go. Oh my god, this poor Zerg is going to get surrounded. It's best to get off the point. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Actually looks very good for YBC. I actually think YBC just gets this. Will the Adept Shade finish up? Yes, the Adept Shade is going to finish up. Everybody's going to pounce on the Adepts, on the Marines. Here come the Stalkers. This is Alluton who gets the point. There is 1 Adept remaining. 2 Marauders, 3 Marines and a tank. Oh my god, the point is still contested, but Alluton gets it. That was a long time for just the very first point. And Alluton is the first one that gets a point on the board. I actually kind of like the build of YBC. I thought that was pretty solid. I'm not going to play pure mech behind this. It's playing double eBay, 5 Rexes. I'm absolutely loving how much No Mercy is attacking Nihed. Now Alluton actually is gonna turn on his fellow man from Finland and he's just casually attacking Mixu. Mixu, by the way, is mega rich, already 128 supply. That's so much compared to everybody else. Maybe Mixu's game plan is like quick ultras, kindness plating. Or some lurkers, obviously. Lurkers, vipers, roaches, ravages. Yeah. There's not a whole lot happening here. Templar is just chilling. He's like, alright, I don't want to take the first point or the second point because then everybody will be looking at me. So he's just gonna get his... Man, there's so many bases here, by the way. 4 bases, relatively safe. These are excellent maps, not just for Beasts of the Hill, but also for a regular free-for-all. So much better than the stuff that they normally make me play on. Whenever I have to do a free-for-all with other casters, we always have like 1 natural and that's it. There's not even a 3rd base you can take. It's like, well, this is fun. Alluton should probably be a little bit careful, by the way. I would not try to annoy Mixu too much. Because Mixu has macroed like a beast. And if Mixu turns on him, he's kind of dead. I did win, but imagine if you give me a real macro map, Kamachi. Then I won't just be the winner. I'll be dominating from start to finish. This no mercy with a couple of battle crews already. Wingent has a few BCs as well. First Ultras already in the way for Mixu. A burrowed Zergling can work, but that would only work if there is nothing else on the point. Which very, very rarely is the case. Because it's cloaked and it has a lower priority than units that are just standing on the ground. I kind of feel like Mixu is cooking. Yellow Zerg has a bunch of money in the bank, but he's also on 72 supply. Small difference, guys, between our Grandmaster League player and the Diamond League player. The Diamond League player is on 89 supply. Mixu is maxed out with money in the bank. Templar is getting ready. As he says, you know what? Maybe I should try to get a point. He's got 5 bases. Mixu also on 5 bases. The Zergling gets taken out, and the next point will be given out in 45 seconds from now. Well, there are going to be some lag spikes because we are looking at 1600 supply. Or something among these lines. YBC with a pretty good army to take control of the center for a little while. Leaves one tank behind. Sees the army of Templar. Yes, Mixu, his 5th base is being attacked by Alluton. These Finnish guys, by the way, are not very peaceful with each other. When is Wingent gonna make a play? Pongo. Oh, why is Alluton attacking his own Colossus? Tiny misclick there. 10 seconds to go for the point. Nobody's currently on the point. Here comes Templar. 4 seconds. Templar just has it. No, Templar has it. No, point is contested. YBC is here. Templar's gonna lose everything. He was there 0.1 second too early. It must be YBC. It is YourBroChris who gets the first point. And so many big armies are clashing over here in the center. Alluton now also making himself at home in the natural Mixu. Ah, that was pretty expensive for our reigning champ Templar. Trying to get his first point, but the armies were just a little bit too big, too powerful. Now he does have money for days, so he can absolutely rebuild, because nobody's attacking him. Wingent is having one hell of a game, by the way. I just want to point out this is what Wingent has seen so far. Does he think that this is a Disney movie where the hero gets lost in the forest and you leave like breadcrumbs behind? Mineral field Wingent's like, just in case I can't find my way home anymore. What is happening? Mixu and Alluton are continuing to be very bad neighbors over here. Alluton is nowhere near maxed out. Mixu is still maxed out. Neither of them has a point on the board. Hansel and Gretel, yeah. In Dutch it's called Hans en Grietje, but I highly doubt that was the English name, so... I don't know what those Disney movies are called, but I believe you. Zerglings and Ultras getting on top of the 5th base of Alluton. Mixu says, you kill my 5th, I kill yours, as he lands a big fungo as well in the center. Fun little ZVP between these guys. The Finnish Civil War is perhaps the most entertaining part of this FFA so far. Templar has rebuilt a very similar army to what he had before. Working with triple forge, getting all 3 upgrades at once. Way less battling in this game than it was in the previous one. It's a lot more about letting everybody just macro up a little bit. YourBroChris goes for a big drop in the main of Templar, but Templar can afford it. Still has 3,200 minerals in the back, 1,200 gas. Mixu and Alluton are still battling. 40 seconds to go for the next point. I love this. It's like the drunk guy in the pub. It's like, you don't want to do this, man. Trust me, you don't want to do this. The guy with the beer barley and a Bud Light in his hand. Mate, I've been training. You don't want to do this. Fleisch is in the center. 10 seconds to go. He's got a couple of lurkers here as well. 8 seconds to go. Mixu does not want to go in first, but if no one goes in, maybe the Stalkers will blink. It's gonna be Fleisch. I think it's gonna be Fleisch. Stalkers die. It must be Fleisch. It is Fleisch. Look at that guy. Fleisch low-key cooking. As Mixu lands a neural parasite on a Hydra. One hell of a play, Mixu. That might just make the difference, as No Mercy says, you know what, I am done bothering Nihed. I'm gonna go for Mixu instead, and that's actually a very unfortunate moment for Mixu to see 1,000,000 battlecruisers show up in his main. 15 of them in total. There's only one man that can fight his army right now, and that's Wingent! With 15 battlecruisers. Wingent just had a panic attack after he saw a red dot on his minimap. He's like, I'm not alone? It's like, no, Wingent, you're not alone. 13 minutes in, our boy Wingent has scouted, and he sees a hatchery. He's like, man, I thought I was the last guy standing. I knew I wasn't crazy. Poor Mixu. Poor Mixu, guys. Kinda dead right now. The funny thing, is there a world where this goes well for Wingent? Nihed, our Hungarian Terran player who's playing Protoss, is now building a whole bunch of Templars. Where did those battlecruisers go? They went to the top side of the map. They're now going for fleisch. Fleisch is going to lose his hive, and obviously the lurkers don't stand a chance. This entire army honestly just don't stand a chance. A few hydras and a couple of queens are never going to clean up this many BCs. What are you saying, Wingent? Is it time to put our big boys to good use? Or nah? Wingent says nah, not yet. Mixu is actually still maxed out, by the way. No, wait, that is the wrong Protoss. Mixu is nowhere near maxed out. Has a little bit of money, but nowhere near maxed out. 50 seconds to go until another point gets given out. So far it is YBC with 1, Alluton with 1, Fleisch with 1. Alluton is pretty rich. He's got a decent army to steal another point. YBC. Ooh, that's a nice army. Any nukes maybe? Yep, he's got nukes as well. Guys, YBC has nukes. Can we see Wingent's APM? All 48 of it right now. 89 overall though. In his defense, 89 overall. 18 seconds to go. Nuke? Yep, we are gonna start dropping some nukes. It might, I mean, if YBC wins the second point here as well, he actually puts himself in a pretty good spot. Templar is gonna try to come in as well once more. Does not have a point yet. It is the Thors, it is Ghost. We're gonna have some nukes landing. Oh my goodness. But that nuke kind of missed the Protoss army. Templar wins round. Alright. First point. Round 3, round 4, round 4 it was. That was an expensive attempt for YBC, who lost a solid 100 supply there. It's Templar with his adepts that steals the point. I mean, if you're Wingent, you're probably kind of happy to see that so far everybody's just getting like 1 point. 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. That is kind of like your dream scenario. Fleisch, let me tell you, you don't want to do this, man. Because Wingent could kill you right now with half of his army. I think Fleisch is making a big, very, very big mistake. What do we got over here in the bottom? Mixu attacking with a couple of ultras, a lot of infestors. Lands a tiny little fungal, but the Tempests are a problem here. We don't really have a lot of anti-air. We could maybe land some new rules, but more Tempests coming in. This is not the fight I think Mixu wants to take. Those 4 Tempests are just too problematic. The Novas did kind of blow up some Protoss units too. Oh, it was a very painful fight for Mixu. Splice indeed made the mistake of poking the beast that is Wingent. 90 seconds to go until another point gets given out. Templar still rich, I think, right? 4k, 3.5k, maxed out. 3 upgrades. Is there a world, guys? Why did Fleisch leave? Because Wingent decided to attack him with 21 battlecruisers with almost 3 upgrades. Alluton is going to try to get his second point on the board, as Mixu is now in all sorts of trouble. It might just be dead. Battled a little too much. The Finnish Civil War did not do him any favors. This is the second to last hatchery. 45 seconds to go for the next point. YBC is battling Templar, but at the same time, No Mercy, our German Terran player, shows up with all of his battle cruisers. He's still got 18 of them. This is an expensive fight for both of them, but in the end, it's obviously going to go in favor for the guy, or to the guy that has mass BC. 20 seconds to go. Nihed wants to get into the mix. Alluton. And don't forget about Templar. Templar is lurking in the shadows on the top side of our screen. 8 seconds to go. Alluton. It's No Mercy. It's Nihed. Who is going to be? Oh my god, Templar really wants to go for it. He wants this point. Who's going to get it? Might just be Templar once more. I think that's just too many immortals. 3 immortals simply just don't die. Or will they die? They do die. It is the battle cruises of NoMoney that gun down every single unit of Templar. And it's Alluton who gets the point. And now he's the one on 2 points. And YBC immediately tries to make everybody turn on Alluton and says kill Alluton. So Alluton is on match point. And all he needs to do is get 1 more point on the board in 3 minutes. But that's going to be hard if the entire map turns on him. Oh no, that's so many BCs. Here is Wingent. And now the 2 BC players are gonna see each other and be like, whoa, nice flex, bro. I don't think I've ever seen a Protoss being attacked by close to 40 battle cruisers. Alluton recalled. All that the man from Finland needs to do, guys, is take control of the point 1 last time. But that is easier said than done when you're being attacked by 23 BCs. YBC maxed out, Templar maxed out, Wingent maxed out. Wingent have no money, have mass BC. Lies, liar. No, not a word about that was false or incorrect. Oh, YBC is going to try to take control of the center with a whole bunch of missile turrets. Probably has high-stack auto tracking as well. Mixu is trying to rebuild, but is being attacked. Does Nihed know, by the way, that he also needs to get some points eventually? NoMoney has 1 BC attacking a base. Nihed hits us with a recall. That's probably going to be a bunch of Tempest. It's Alluton with 2 points. Alluton is the only one that can win the game next round. What does he have left army-wise? Not a lot. Warps in. He's just gonna try to blink. Alluton knows that he is dead to rights when it comes to winning with an army that can actually fight other armies. So all that Alluton is gonna try to do, guys, is try to blink a couple stalkers on the point and just win the game. With a very, very, very well timed out blink, he's got a tiny shot. And he's got money for more stalkers, maybe some adepts too. The zealots of Templar are actually working on the Thors and BCs. Those battle cruisers look sick, by the way. What the hell? I have never seen BCs in this color. I've never seen this. I didn't even know this was in the game. These things look awesome. Nukes are landing. 10 seconds to go. Alluton is praying for his 75 buckies. He is the only one that is on match point. 5 seconds to go, but Templar is here. BCs are here. Mixu with an ultra. The nuke. Alluton. No, it's Templar. It's Templar, guys. Oh my goodness. And now all the BCs are going to come in and the Templars are going to... Oh my Wingent. What? No, it's No Mercy. There's 3 players with BCs. It is BC galore over here. YBC, his battle cruisers definitely look the coolest, by the way. And look at the Thors on the ground. Oh my goodness. YourBroChris is taking an amazing fight. Hey, this color is so cool. This is the coolest color I've ever seen. It's hard to see on the minimap, but it looks amazing. Alright. Templar, guys. Templar could be the first player in BASILISK Beast of the Hill history that could go back to back. And don't forget, he's got a bank. 6k, and he already has the kind of army to win. He could win again. Templar could be the first guy to go back to back. Wouldn't that be something? You say 100%. I don't think it's 100%, but I think he's got a very, very good shot at winning. Honestly, this is a masterful display by Templar if he actually ends up winning this. Because he's done such a good job in making sure that no attention, no focus is on him. He's made no noise. He hasn't said anything. He hasn't harassed anybody. He just kind of sits there and he shows up when the point is given out. I don't know if YBC can hold down the middle forever. No Mercy was so rich a while ago, but BC man is Wingent, I guess. YBC is now pointing out that Templar has 2 points. Yes, 1 minute ago, Templar could win it. Alluton, guys, could still win it. It's only 9 stalkers, but there is that tiny chance. All the man needs to do is be on the point for 0.1 second. Wingent is now going to attack Templar, but I think it's a little late for that. A, the man's got 5 million bases, and B, he's got the kind of army that could steal the point. And now Nihed is gonna help. Yeah, Nihed is not... Yeah. This is nice and all, Nihed, but you're indeed gonna give the win to Templar. 30 seconds to go. Look at Alluton. I kinda hope Alluton wins. Alluton is like, hey guys, kill Templar. It would be so cool if Alluton wins with his couple stalkers. Does Mixu have a point, by the way? No, Mixu has no point. But he does have 181 supply. Alluton knows it. Alluton is gonna try to point all eyes towards Templar. Here come the adepts of Templar. Oh no, Neuro Parasite, what is happening? Is it Templar? Is it Templar? I don't know if he can win. The point is contested. Protoss units are dying. Alluton is gonna try to sneak in. Here is Alluton. Here are the Immortals though of Templar. It's so many Immortals. The Immortals, might they win? They could win. Is it Templar? Is it YBC? What on earth is happening? Lord knows. The Immortals, can they survive? Yes! Oh my god, Templar is a god. Templar is a god. Alluton went in too early. Back-to-back victories for Templar, guys. What a man. 75 buckies once more to go to Templar. Oh, what a way to clutch it out. What a way to clutch it out. GG. That is awesome. A goat. We have found our first beast of the hill. GG. Alright. Yeah. Thank you so much to Bastards for giving us 10 subbies. Oh, back-to-back victories, guys. Templar is the first one to get back-to-back victories. Yes, the Zerg can win these. Obviously, Protoss is very good with the Adepts, and the Immortals are sick. But Zerg can absolutely win this. Hey, you guys really believed in Templar in the back-to-back victory. And the man did it. 75 buckies once more. And go to Templar. I think I'm going to go ahead and take a tiny break. Give Hyper one some time to set it up. And Stasis is absolutely in. Yes, matey. Stasis, you are not Stasis, I guess, right? Ilias Industry. Man, this man even has a map named after him. What a legend. Alright. We're gonna get the Stasis in. If Templar wants in, he's in. Everyone gets a shot to defend this title. If you guys want to play in the Beast of the Hill, if you think you have what it takes to stop Templar, join channel RotterdaM, guys. RotterdaM at the EU server. Why is Stasis allowed to play? Why not? Why would he not be allowed to play? If that is... Okay, let me just go ahead and double check that then. Alright guys, we'll give it a tiny break. We'll let Hyper 1 fill up this lobby slowly but steady. GG Alluton, it was close, mate. It was close. It was a good effort. Because I'm sorry if that is... let me just double check this. But yeah, we can't be having that, mate. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it to a little break. Then we're gonna slowly but steady try to fill up the next lobby. I see we have a FFA expert in here already with Ilias. Starkiller joining the lobby as well. And, ooh, Shameless is in. Okay. I love it. Okay, we'll take a tiny break and then we will continue the show. Another NA game today. Even if you're from NA, you can play on Europe. It doesn't have to be region exclusive. Could maybe do one more round on NA if there is enough demand for that. But obviously it makes no sense to do one game on NA for like one guy and everybody else from Europe then plays with ping, right? So when Diamond Plebs, next round we can do the low MMR one. So let's do round 4 is going to be the low MMR one. I'll see you guys in a bit.